I can't stress the importance of not doing shortcuts in your life. I know that it is difficult not to do these shortcuts because we see other people getting ahead. We feel like our relationships are behind in some sort of way. You feel like you're unproductive. You feel like your family is getting away from you, so you want to do shortcuts by trying to increase or speed up some sort of process. It just takes a lot of time. And I cannot stress the importance of not doing that and actually just putting in the work and doing the things that we need to do in this world. So if you don't know me, I am an associate professor. I'm Professor Dave Maslach. I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship. And I created this whole reciprocity platform to give back as much as I possibly can. There are so many people to help me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward to help you out as much as I possibly can. It is a really difficult thing to not want to do shortcuts in our world. We are rational human beings. We instinctively look for ways that we can speed up and do less work. In fact, lots of people would say that that would be the best possible way to do things, is to look for these shortcuts, look for hacks, look for the quickest way to get something done in our life. Look for the ways that we can maybe have instant meals, for example, so we can work more. Look for ways to, maybe it's do some sort of work, some pattern in your work a little bit faster by making something a little bit more programmable. There's lots of ways that you can speed things up and make it a lot faster in your life. And it's okay to do some of those. And it's actually good practice to do some of those things. But there's a lot of things in life that just require work and time, of just grinding through things and just knowing it's going to take some time to do that. And then when you do that thing, be proud of actually putting in the work. Be proud of spending the time, whether it is creating some sort of, new organization or new department in your organization, or working on your relationships and spending some time and really working on your relationships and spending that hard work of having difficult conversations and chatting, whether it's with a friend or your spouse or whoever, of really working through things and having those conversations. Actually spending the time to do things, like this, where you openly talk about things that are difficult and challenging in your life with other people. These things are really, really helpful for us, but they require an unusual, difficult, challenging amount of work. And we look at them and we think that we don't want to do them. So we all have these very difficult things in our life that we want to do, whether it is giving up smoking, whether it is, doing some sort of exercise regime, eating properly. They're all really, really, really challenging. And I can't say I'm the best at any of those things. But what I do know is that often I try to consciously think about putting in the work to do those things, where I spend some time where I think about, I'm actually going to try to do this thing and make it part of my life every day. And I know it's challenging to do those things, but those things are the things that we actually develop with as human beings. And we have to acknowledge that those are very, very important things in our life, to actually put in the work, to actually do those things day in and day out. Because that's how you not only get amazing things done that other people don't want to do, that heavy, boring, monotonous, terrible work, that's the stuff that other people don't want to do. So that's how you get a jump on other things and actually get a quote-unquote competitive advantage in this world. But more importantly, you feel like you've actually done something. You feel a lot more connected with the world around you. You feel connected with actually doing that work, and you feel proud of yourself for actually doing that work. You know, it's kind of unusual if you think about this, but if I told you today, and maybe you might want to try to do this, I know it's winter in some parts in this world, it's a little chilly out today, but I would encourage you to go dig a hole in whether it's your backyard or someplace, and I wonder how many people are going to do this over the course of watching this video. Go dig a hole and spend about 6 hours of digging that hole, and then fill it back up again. Now, some of you might think that that is really futile, but those of you who actually do this are going to feel an unusual amount of satisfaction from putting in that work. Think about all the people that do exercise regimes every single day. I go for a jog, I do some sort of exercise. I know a lot of people flip tires. There's no reason, there's no point to it. There's really very little point to doing these things. You run around in a circle and you come back. But doing that work, you get a tremendous amount of satisfaction that you get. And I don't know if it's well explained why this happens. I have yet to see it, but I do know that putting in the work, you do feel great about yourself, and you actually grow and develop as a human being by actually putting in that work. So with this message, go out and have a wonderful day. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Do take care and have a beautiful day. I know it's a little crisp, but take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.